Capricorn placements. Let's do you a reading. Before we do though, Capricorn. You seem to be afraid of something that makes you very happy. You have your guard up when it comes to someone or something that makes you very happy. This could be a person, a situation, but you have your guard up. You are in your own way of happiness. You're overthinking it. Whatever it is that you are perceiving to be too good to be true is not too good to be true. It's well deserved. You deserve to be happy. You deserve the happiness that is coming towards you or is already in your life. But there is a part of you that thinks that you don't deserve it, or maybe it's not earned. And these are thoughts. Thoughts that don't seem to be serving you. Perhaps you imagined your life to be different. Maybe you imagined happiness in a different way. Maybe you didn't imagine it the way that you are receiving it. It's like you're telling yourself this is not it, when it is. I'm sensing self-sabotage energy here. You keep trying to find a way out of a good situation. Maybe you're trying to find holes when there are none. Where is that coming from, is the question. I heard your mother. I don't know what that means, but let's see. We have the Queen of Cups here, but I heard your mother. Maybe you were raised differently. Maybe you were nurtured to understand happiness in a different way. Maybe you don't even know what happiness is. And so when you receive it, you're like, is this what it feels like to be happy? No, there must be something else. It must feel differently. It's almost like an alienated feeling to you. Maybe you had a troublesome upbringing. This could mean moving too much. Within your own family, there was no stability or security or happy memories. And I'm not saying it's all doom and gloom. I'm just saying you could understand happiness to be differently than what you are receiving currently. And that's where you're having an issue to digest this happiness. This thing keeps on going off. I don't know why. But maybe there is something about you not satisfied with what happiness actually is. You want the type of happiness that you were raised with. The type of happiness that maybe you were raised with, or the type of happiness that you thought was lacking in order to make you happy when you were young. So we either seek the things that we love, or seek the things that are the opposite of what we hate. We either seek the things that we love, or the opposite of the things that we hate. Meaning, if the meaning of happiness was good in your home, you expect to seek it the same way that you've had it when you were young. If the happiness was lacking and you think, okay, so when I grow up, I'm gonna find the opposite of what my family, the way I was raised, the opposite, because you think the opposite will be happiness. Either way, you're comparing the happiness that you have to the happiness or the lack of it that you were brought up with. You see where things can go wrong from there. So this is bringing awareness to your situation, that happiness doesn't have to meet your expectations, but happiness is just it. You know, it's like, it's telling you not to overthink it. It's telling you not to put it to some type of expectations that could hinder the joy or take the joy out of it. It might not be the way you have imagined it to be, but that doesn't make it less good. Okay, so for you to understand this concept, you have to look within, not without. If you're thinking, oh, this is not it, this is surely not the happiness I'm looking for, and there you go on the search of that thing that you're looking for, it's not out there, it's within. And the reason why there is a hair, okay, cat hair. The reason why you think it's out there, because you're trying to avoid what's in here. And that's okay. A lot of people do it. A lot of people do that. But this reading is to bring that awareness to you. That what you seek, or what you seek to understand, is within you, and it's not without. You could be even doing different things. There is a bit of self-sabotage here, okay? You could be doing different things. You could be doing things you don't usually do. To meet that expectations you have of yourself. To compare the happiness that you have to the expectations that you have of it. It's a tough one. It's a deep one. Capricorn, it's a deep one. So there is realization here to be had. And the realization is you facing your demons, you facing something that is unpleasant, you being real with yourself, and that is a tough thing to do. For most people, it's something that people would rather avoid than face. And it's understandable, because who wants to fix within if you can fix it without, right? So most of the time people go and seek out the solution outside, when most of the time, if not all the time, it's within. As they say, the reality that you live is the reflection of your internal projection. As within, so without, as they say, right? Okay. This could be a message for some of you. If you're going through some type of legal matter, it will be in your favor, but it's telling you to not overthink it. So there is a lot of thinking here, a lot of thinking, a lot of entrapment that is self-inflicted. So it's telling you to not overthink. If you are seeing the glass half empty, you will see the glass half empty. But if you focus on the glass half full, glass is half full as well. So it's telling you not to worry about what could happen negatively, because that is a waste of your current energy. But to give you some peace of mind, the ones that are going through a legal matter, it will work in your favor. It will work in your favor. You will realize that all the worry was all unnecessary. Okay? Okay, so you have someone here, or people in general that you have around you, energetically anyway. They're not happy with your progress. Maybe they're not happy that they don't have the power over you anymore. These people are watching you move away, and they're trying to think of things and ways to stop you or to slow you down. Their effort has a very minimal impact on your progress or on your speed. But they are furious that they can't do shit about it. So where you're going seems to be a really good place. Maybe you are already feeling that your blessings are coming in, or that you're being blessed. So besides your self-doubt or even the self-sabotage, there are people that are actually envious of you. These could be friends, family members, ex-lovers, because I see here someone specifically that was really close to you intimately, that is not happy with your progress, or not happy you moving away from them and them losing the grip on you. Wherever you're going, Capricorn, it's a good place. Know it. But what I really want to say is, know that you deserve it. Because I see here a huge part of you that thinks that you don't. And maybe it's a subconscious thought, but your subconscious is basically most of you. The consciousness is quite small compared to the subconscious. It's a very small percentage of your being. And yes, we try to be more expansive when it comes to our conscious, or the consciousness that we are in, our awareness, but it's a small percentage of your subconscious being. Some say it's 5%, some say it's 3% compared to the subconscious. So if your subconscious self thinks that you are not really deserving of what you have or the blessings that you're receiving or about to receive, then there is work to be done internally. Introspection helps, awareness helps, but it needs to be done. Because if your subconscious doesn't agree with your conscious state of living, you will have a problem not attracting or keeping and maintaining the blessings that you have. I see that your blessings will increase. So this subconscious work is really necessary. Because you don't want to be slowed down. Especially for what's to come. There is a new chapter here for you. But you don't want to go to the next chapter with baggage. You want to go as a new person, new me, new goals, new perspective, new projection of the self. And it starts with it. There is no place for doubt where you're going. Especially if you want to make the most of the blessings that are heading your way, or the blessings that you're already starting to feel, because I see you transitioning into it. So it is the beginning of something beautiful. But you have to be all in. You have to know that you deserve it. You have to go in knowing that this is you on the right path, knowing it's the right time, knowing that it is earned, that you deserve it, that it's yours. And this doesn't mean that you tell yourself lies, because even if you do affirmations and you lie to yourself, the subconscious knows. So where a lot of people go wrong trying to manifest something, they subconsciously don't believe they can, so they won't. You have to subconsciously, like when I say subconsciously, that is the half depth of you. So you really have to believe, whether physically, emotionally, mentally, that you are capable of manifesting what you are trying to manifest. If you don't, then you won't. You can say, I am a giant until before you die, but you won't be a giant, right? Because we only manifest the things that we subconsciously think that we are capable of manifesting. For example, when you say, I don't know, when you say, I can fly, let's say everyday affirmations, let's not talk about the physical sense of that being possible. I'm talking about, even though Jesus would disagree, but let's talk about us as human race right now in this day and age. If someone comes out and says, I have been doing affirmations from the day I was born, or maybe from the day I was a young adult to my 50s. I believe I can fly. Or I've you know, made the affirmations every day. I would say, I can fly, I believe I can fly, blah, 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 blah. And this person ends up smacking the earth or the ground, and they haven't flown. Why? It's because they subconsciously know it is impossible. Biologically speaking, yes, but the belief is even stronger than biology, because this reality is just the projection of it. Everything that's physical is physical because we believe it is. Now, science aside, because I know some of you could argue that, no problem. But going to the different kind of dimension perspective here, everything solid is not really solid. We perceive it to be, therefore it is. It's not solid. I mean, I believe there were scientists that said that too. Like, everything is not solid. The reason why we can't actually go through solid things is unknown. Well, I mean, unknown until further notice. Science is perhaps, the public science is not very advanced. But I am sure one or two or three have figured it out. And if you do a little research about Nikola Tesla, you might be lucky finding something interesting there. That's why I love that guy, because he is the type of science that combines with spirituality. Now, I know I'm going off topic, but it's really important that you know the subconscious belief cannot be in conflict with your conscious belief. That's why when you have like a group of people going under a study of placebo pills actually heal or think they are healing, and therefore they heal, because they have had the physical evidence, which is the placebo pill, which they thought was the actual pill, and therefore they have healed. It's really the same concept. So you truly have to believe that you are deserving of feeling happy, of maintaining the blessings that come your way, because blessings are easy to attract. But can you maintain it? A lot of people hit the jackpot and they end up spending all the money next day. It's about maintaining. And when you learn to maintain it, there needs to be teamwork between the physical, mental, emotional, therefore your subconscious state as well. It goes as deep as that. Now, your unconscious state is not even physical, but that is for another day to talk about. I think I've talked about that enough, so I hope you got the point. Okay? There is no place for doubt where you are going. There is a hermit. There needs to be that deep talk between you and you. Okay? There needs to be that deep talk between you and you. And when you do, you shall receive the 10 of Pentacles. Ooh, and the Emperor, Capricorn. You are in your own way of accelerating the progress or the speed of these blessings coming in your life and staying in your life. So this is really easier said than done, I understand. But is it doable? Is it achievable? Can it be accomplished? Yes, yes, yes. And I know if you set your mind to anything, you are more than capable to do so. So let this be your personal challenge. Because at the end of the day, It's you against you. I will extend this reading on my website. The link will be in the description box. I will see you there.